Beat up John Cena!
So yeah, we just saw a movie starring a man, and that man's name is
John Cena! You can't see me.
Oh, this is gonna disappear.
Yeah. You're just holding up a John Cena meme. A small John Cena meme.
What was I thinking?
Were you at all?
Anyway, yeah, so we saw Ferdinand, the bull that is John Cena!
And depressingly realistic!
Yeah. We'll get to that. But first, a little bit of plot synopsis. So there's this bull range, sort of...
in Spain!
Yeah, where like the bulls are raised to be fighters and whatnot, but there's this
where the rain falls mostly in May, or something like that.
Yeah, but anyway, there's this one bull calf that is special because he doesn't like fighting. He likes flowers. But then the other bulls...
that irony is not lost on us.
Yes, and then the other bulls, because, you know, like, animated movie are like, yeah, but you have to fight, you're a bull, because insert every kids movie plot ever. Well done, but still, every kids movie plot ever.
Enjoyable, but generic.
Yeah, eventually, the little kid, calf, Ferdinand, escapes and finds this friendly farm where you know this little girl raises him.
She has the most accepting dad I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's just like, you got a bowl? Okay. That's my phone. God damn it. He's like, you got a bowl? Okay.
Yeah, and so, but then he grows up and he's like huge, biggest bull ever. And
there's no reference to wrestlers taking steroids in there at all. None at all.
Just a lot of carrots and apples and flowers.
I wish I had ate carrots growing up. I'd be bigger than I am now. Fuck off, phone!
So yeah, and then, but of course, it wouldn't be a proper movie if bad stuff didn't happen. So
this was the most realistic bad shit I've ever seen in a kids movie.
Yeah. So first of all, there's this flower festival that Ferdinand wants to go to, but he's too big, so but he goes anyway. But then he sits on a bee because not the bees.
If this egg doesn't hatch before I count to 10, I'm going.
1, 2, 3, 4,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he sneaks his way into the flower festival,
and then destroys everything
because he sits on a bee. Because not the bees, not the bees.
Well, he gets a stinger in his ass. I imagine that would hurt.
Yeah. So
then he gets hauled back to Casa del.
Yeah,
insert Spanish
place
word here.
Where he was originally.
Insert random Spanish word, Casa del something.
Yes.
Or I think del Toro. Benicio del Toro.
And then he meets all his introduces himself to all his old friends who are also all grown up, but he's bigger than them all.
Yes. And freaking Bones honestly looks like more like a dairy cow to me.
Yeah. Who isn't Leonard McCoy.
And then there's I'm trying to remember the one that starts with a V.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Valiente or something.
Yeah.
And then the one that starts with a G that generally throws up when nervous.
Yeah.
Vomity and angry and fast.
Yeah.
That's what all you need to know about the cows.
Oh, and there's also a goat.
Yeah.
But I can't remember her name either. Started with L. But anyway, we're not good with names.
Yeah. But there was also earlier tried to show why he didn't want to fight. Because he wanted to protect the flower, and his dad ended up being killed.
Yeah. So, yeah. Also, like this super famous, super duper uber bullfighter wants to pick a bull, but you know, to fight him.
I know. I'm trying to remember his name.
I can't remember.
L something.
Yeah. L insert
Spanish word
name
here.
Yes. We're so bad at this.
Anything that we can remember, just insert Spanish word here.
Yes. So, but yeah, they.
He is the most flamboyant asshole I've ever.
Yeah, literally, because he says, "I use all my extremities in the ring. My hands, my chest,
Are my tools.
my feet, and my buttocks."
And then he takes the owner's bed and forces him to park his car. He's like, "What is the nicest bed in your ring?" "Mine." "Well, I'll take it." Because it's apparently the L insert Spanish word here is the last match as a legendary matador.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so now all the bulls have to try to train to be the best like no one ever was. Let's get down to grinding to defeat that
the
asshole. So, but yeah.
And they go depressing.
Because as it turns out, yes, they went here.
Yes.
Anyone who isn't up to snuff gets sent to the chop shop. They literally call it that. The chop shop.
The
Or
butcher.
the chop house.
The butchers.
Yeah.
The chop house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gate on the back of the truck closes and you see the
Different
like,
cuts of meat.
Yes.
It's like you either fight or you die, but it turns out if you fight, you die anyway.
Yeah, because they kill the bulls with a sword.
Which
in the
is
ring.
Spanish tradition in bullfighting.
Yeah.
So it's very realistic for what the Spanish tradition used to be. Like, it's very accurate from what I can gather.
Yeah. Oh, and there are also the 3 little hedgehogs.
Which were awesome.
Yeah.
Everyone kept calling them by a different name, which would piss them off.
Yeah.
Squirrels, things like that.
Like a hamster, stuff like that.
But then we had to have escape montage. Or not exactly montage, but escape sequence.
Yeah. A few of them, actually. There was even an escape sequence at the beginning of the movie when he escaped onto the train to get to the farm he grew up on. And then there was another escape attempt sequence where...
I need an escape attempt from this escape attempt. Because it's just like the last chunk of the movie is all escaping.
Yes. So they hitch up this plan to... they have to go through the house, actually. And then...
you see all along one wall are all the trophy horns from bulls killed.
So, but Ferdinand.
We also had a funny Scottish bull. Yes,
who had hair in his eyes for the first several.
I couldn't see.
Well, actually, wasn't too bad. But yeah, all Ferdinand has to do is just lick his hair up into one of these.
But you still can't see me. Because John Cena.
John Cena!
Never give up!
Anyway, yeah, so
But then he decides...
Ferdinand wants to rescue everyone.
But then he ends up getting in a fight with the angry bull.
Yeah.
Not to mention the whole hilarious interaction between Ferdinand and the German horses.
Yes, the German horses, who was like, so pretty and beautiful, and
so
we're
stuck
better
up.
than everyone else.
Like, they're just complete caricatures.
Yeah.
There's no attempt at realism.
Yeah, just insert stereotype here.
Yes. I swear, the goat kept calling them racist thing. Like, kept insulting them with German to German horses. They're so much better than you.
Mother's home. Anyway.
But then he gets in a fight and he breaks the angry bull's horn, so the angry bull has to get sent to the chop shop.
Yeah.
And at that point he goes to rescue him, and this is where the bad guy has a change of heart. Aww.
Which bad guy?
The angry bull.
Oh yeah, because technically there's more than one bad guy.
There are bad guys. They're like But they're not
the literal bad guy because you know the.
But they're not evil bad guys. They're
just snooty and asshole.
Yeah. Like he's not like you could call the owner of the bull farm a bad guy, but he's just trying to keep his
job.
Yeah.
But no, I'm talking about the bullfighter guy.
Yeah.
He's just plain an asshole.
L something.
L asshole.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So, but Ferdinand says, you know, we're going to rescue everyone. So they
Yes, we were just talking about this.
Yeah, they break into the chop shop to try to save the Grumpy Bull.
I mentioned who has a face turn.
Yeah, he'll face
to use more wrestling references. He has a face turn.
And it turns out the other bull that had gotten sent to the chop shop earlier is still alive.
I'm getting picked. I didn't get picked.
Yeah, but since it's a kids movie, yeah, they kind of had to not kill off a main character like that. But yeah, and then they have this
massive escape through Spain into Madrid, onto the train to take them back to the farm.
Yeah.
But Ferdinand gets caught and has to go fight El Asshole anyway.
Yes, that's his name now, El Asshole.
So we get everything that you associate with a bullfight, like the massive crowds, the fancy outfits, the red cape. They even made a reference to Bull in the China shop earlier in the Flower Town scene where he literally has to walk through a China shop.
Yeah, according to Mythbusters test, bulls in China shops aren't actually the disasters that the myth would claim. They dance around them.
Which he did.
Yes. Well, tried to until he sneezed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Then they fight. Well, not really, because Ferdinand doesn't want to fight.
Yeah, the L asshole tries to fight him, but Ferdinand just keeps dodging, and then
he's a better matador.
And then he just sort of sits there and just do it.
Yeah, he's a better matador.
If you want to do it, just do it.
He's a better matador than El Asshole.
Yeah.
But the guy ends up slicing him across the thigh, causing him to get pissed off.
Tis but a scratch.
And at that point, he's like they make it seem like he's going to impale El Asshole for the ultimate fatality.
Yeah, but it turns out he just lifted up his shoulder pads.
And then decides against it and just sits there as El Asshole wants to point a sword at him to kill him.
Yeah.
But all the fans chant, "Let the bull live" and stuff.
Yeah, because...
for Spanish people, they're surprisingly knew English well.
Well, it's a movie in English. I'm sure the Spanish translation of the movie would have everyone's, speaking fluent Spanish.
It's just like there's barely any Spanish in this movie in Spain. There's just the people
it's an English movie.
Yeah, but the people on the bull farm were speaking Spanish to each other.
Oh.
Like they were barely
Well, they had to make it believable, but also understandable for people who don't speak Spanish, right? Mm. Most movies are like that.
Yeah. So then the bull shop owner decides to give all those bulls to the girl and her dad. And everyone lived happily ever after. And Ferdinand got to smell some flowers.
Yeah.
That's literally the end.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. What else do we say? We've talked about everything already.
Other than the fact that it was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. Dark, but for a kids movie, but in a good way.
Yeah.
I think more kids movies should test that boundary of how dark you can go, because we need that. I don't think that in our kids movie.
I don't think John Cena took away from the movie.
No, I forgot he was John Cena.
Except you kept referencing it, and I kept referencing it.
Well, I don't really follow wrestling. All I know is he's a wrestler.
And he kept calling the dog that he lived with brother. It's a reference to Hulk Hogan, brother, dude Jack, brother.
Because 90s.
Hulkamaniacs.
Dude.
So.
Bone button. We are Linkara dorks.
Yeah.
And Linkara is a dork.
I am John Cena! I don't know what. I'm not wearing a John Cena shirt, I'm wearing an AJ Styles shirt.
I am Batman! I'm the Knight. Because
we are the Knight.
we are off topic. Anyway, so that was the movie. It was good.
A bit generic, but
if you like movies like that, go see it. So yeah.
It hits all the cliches. But as
in a
many
good way.
cliches as possible.
But in a good way. It did it well.
Yeah, I'd give it a good score, but it's still kind of generic. Like,
yeah.
You could take the bulls away and fit anything into that story basically, and it wouldn't feel any different.
Exactly, but you got to give them props for actually making you feel for bulls.
Yeah, that's utter bull. I can't remember, but I know they had at least a couple bull jokes and horse jokes in there.
Yeah. Anywho, are we done?
I believe so.
So until next review, bye.
Bye. I can keep doing this until you stop the video.